Next question, Ken.
Christian, just talk about that last possession.
Oh, man, it's undescribable. I mean, I don't even really know what happened. I mean, I couldn't really tell you, but all I know was I saw Verdell driving. I just tried to loop behind him, and he did a great job of finding me, and I knocked down a shot.
Jordan and Vic, kind of take us through that last 5 seconds, from both of your perspectives.
Well, we knew, even in the huddles before that, when they were going to the free throw line, we had a play drawn up, and we had confidence in the huddle that we could still win this game, and that's what really drove us. I mean, we got the rebound, got it out. CY hit a huge shot for us. I'm really happy for CY. He's worked really hard, and it was a team effort tonight.
They had 2 fouls to get. Were you surprised that they didn't foul you in that situation?
I think I don't know if they had tried to foul Verdell, but either way, I'm glad they didn't. He got a shot off, and he made it. We drew up a play at the end, and I kind of turned the ball over, and I kind of dropped my head a little bit, and Christian was the first one over there telling me to get back on defense and go to the next play. And, I mean, we needed him from the jump. I mean, you could say he had a slow start in the beginning of the season, and you could say he didn't. And through all the adversity, he comes up and he plays in one of the biggest games of the season, and he hits a game-winning shot. It's funny how God works, I mean, he's my brother, he's my roommate, so I look up to him. And I'm just glad it happened to him, and hopefully we continue to do this during the season.
Christian, with what you've been through the past couple of years, just describe the feeling of standing on the scorer's table as just the floor is filled.
Oh, man, it's a great feeling. I haven't felt anything like that, That's probably the most memorable moment of my life, That's the biggest shot definitely of my career. So, I mean, like I said, I give God all the thanks, If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been able to do this at all.
Have you hit a buzzer beater before?
I think I did when I was like in 2nd grade. So. I drew prepared for half court.
That still counts.
Did they rush the floor in 2nd grade like that? Did they rush the floor?
Oh yeah, they rushed the floor too for the championship.
What was that like being in the middle of that madness out there?
Well, at first, I mean, it was so many people on me, I kind of.
I was scared for him.
I was scared. But I mean, once I got up and I was all right, it was a wonderful feeling.
Christian, was that a play set up for you? I noticed that right when you broke from the timeout, you and Coach Green slapped hands. Like, was it a play set up for you? We were just talking about that moment.
No, I mean, no play wasn't set up. We just wanted. We had a play set up for them when they got the ball out of bounds. I mean, but they didn't. We thought they was going to pressure up on us. And once I passed it to Verdell, he tried to drive to the basket, and I guess they cut him off. So he turned around and just kept hitting me with the ball.
Jordy, what was the talk in the huddle late in the second half when they kept on making those runs at you guys?
I mean, the talk was that we can still win this game. We were winning the majority of the second half, and when they did get up on us, that's when guys were in the huddle just saying, "Hey, keep your head up." That was the mentality, the toughness and the mental toughness in the huddle, and just thinking, "Hey, we still got a shot," and we never gave up until the final buzzer. And it's just a great feeling.
With all you guys have been through the last couple of years, can you put in perspective what it means to knock off the #1 team in the nation?
No, you can't. It's unreal. It's a huge game, but we have many big games coming up as well. But this is just another step in the process, and we're going to continue to get better, and we have lots of room to improve as well.
Vic, do you feel like you were getting fouled on in the second half?
I guess I was, but I still got to finish through contact either way. And I just had to go up and realize that if I didn't get the call, so what, I just had to make sure I stopped my man from scoring.
You had one heck of a dunk.
Huh?
You had one heck of a dunk.
Oh yeah, the lane was open, so I was going to take off.
Christian,
it was kind of clear. So.
I'm sorry. Christian, did you know that thing was going in, and did it feel like it was going in when you shot it?
I mean, it felt great. I mean, you can't really tell whether it's going in, but I mean, the ball came off good, and I got the ball in the air. I knew I had enough rotation on it and stuff like that. So I mean, it just so happened to go in.
Christian, just talk about the defensive job you did on Terrence Jones. It seemed like I think he only finished with 4 points and wasn't really effective offensively. Just kind of what did you want to do with him? And
I just wanted to limit his touches more than anything. Make it tough for him. I didn't want him to get to his spots. Kind of from watching film, you kind of know where a guy's spots at and how he scores and stuff like that. So I mean, I just try to make it as tough for him as he can. And he's a great player. So I mean, I kind of figure he's gonna score a couple buckets here and there. So I mean, but I just try to do the best I could.
At the end of the game, you went up in the stands. Who were you talking to, and what were you doing up there?
I went up to go see my mother.
What did you say?
She's my everything, She's the reason why I'm in this world, From the jump, I didn't know if I was going to play basketball. And she wanted me to. And she's the reason why I play today. She's my biggest fan, and she's the #1 woman in my life, you know. And without her, I wouldn't be successful. And I'm just glad she was here. And you know, it's crazy because I had a good feeling when she told me she was coming to this game. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know. It was a surreal feeling when she told me that she was coming to the games, out of all the games in the season, because it's hard for her to get up here. And it's just so happened that she came to this one. And you know, so me and how God works. Like I said, man, we give him all the glory.
Victor went up in the stands. What did you two guys do after the shot went in?
Oh, once I got up, I went and found my mother also. You know, I went and found my family, and you know, I got a lot of people here from back home. So I mean, I had a lot of people come up here, so I just wanted to, you know, rejoice with them. And
you were able to get out from around away from the students.
Yeah, for a minute, you know, and then they kind of swarmed me back in. So, but it was all fun.
How about you, Jordan?
Well, I'm from Bloomington, so I kind of please a lot of people. No, I mean, I saw my dad, my brother, a couple friends, and you know, but it was just great to, you know, celebrate that with the whole student section because they were great tonight. The atmosphere was ridiculous. Never played in an atmosphere like that, so I thank them.
Jordan, what does this win over the #1 team say about where you guys are at now, where you're actually playing this year?
Just that, I mean, all the hard work we put in the offseason the last couple of years, we've had ups and downs, and just the maturity level that we're growing into, and the team chemistry is huge, and the mindset is great. So we just got to keep building on it every day. This is a great win. We're going to celebrate it today, and then it's back to work once the week starts. So we just got to continue to get better and can't let this be the highest moment, and then we just got to keep going.
And we got exams this week.
Yeah.
Do you any of you three remember the Kirk Casey shot for Michigan State, and how do you kind of compare it to tonight?
I guess I'm the only one in here. Yeah, that was pretty. I remember that game. I wasn't too old, but being from Bloomington, I was a crazy IU fan then, and seeing him hit that shot was pretty great. But I mean, since I was actually playing in this one, this is obviously a lot bigger deal for me. Like I said, I'm really happy for Christian, happy for this team that we were able to do that. We just got to get better.
It seemed like you guys were having difficulty getting Cody involved, maybe late in the game. Was that a problem?
Yeah, it's sort of. They're really long defensively, bodying him up a little bit, and entry passes weren't necessarily great all the time. I know I had a little bit of trouble there in the first half of that, and but Cody, he's just going to play the game, let it come to him. He's not going to force anything. He's a great player to have on our team, and he'll make great decisions. So it was kind of a problem, but we can always get better at that.
Jordy, what adjustment did you have to make? You mentioned about the length, and there were some turnovers involved, turned balls a little bit. What adjustments did you make to turn that around?
Just to play at our own speed, don't let them speed us up, especially for me since I'm a lot smaller than most of the guys who are going to guard me. They had Gilchrist on me a lot of the games, so I just had to change my speeds and you know, not force anything. I know I had a couple of turnovers in the first half that were just ridiculous. So, but like I said, we can always get better from that.
What did you guys have to do just to get it at the pace that you wanted to play? It seemed like early was pretty much all over the place, lots of turnovers. What did you guys have to do just to slow it down?
I think we just had to, like you said, just slow it down and, like I said, play at our own pace. And I mean, we can run too. We like to run the fast break and do all that kind of stuff. So we just let the game come to us, and a little sluggish in the beginning, but we got it rolling.
Nick, have you ever played in an atmosphere like that? Talk about the student sections.
No. You know, it kind of came close in high school. Not really. You know, but this is a real experience, man. I don't think I saw one seat empty, not one. This is the reason why I came to Indiana. I'm from Maryland. People always ask me, why you come so far to Farmtown or something like that. I'm like, come on, man. and first I'll say, man, it's not a farm town, first off. And then I'll tell them, man, it's Indiana, man. I know it's kind of getting old, an old saying, but it's the truth, man. I'm not speechless, man. Did you see how many people was in there today? I was looking up, I couldn't even see my mother. I couldn't see nobody. It was crazy. It was so loud, my head still hurts. I need ibuprofen or something. It's crazy, but I mean, this is the reason why I came to Indiana, man. And I love all my students and all our fans and everything, and I just hope they continue to keep coming, man, because we're going to keep this thing rolling.
Victor, when you were in high school, there wasn't moments like this, though. So what made you have the faith that this could come back to be like it?
Man, you know, I prayed about it. You know, especially during my recruitment. I just asked God to let the school I want to go to stand out, and Indiana stood out the most. And it's amazing, like I said, it's amazing how he works, you know. And then all of a sudden, 2 years in, my second year in, his third year, all the struggles we've been through we're trying to get this program back, man. And to have a game like that, and for us to win a big game like that, it speaks for itself.
Last question for Jerry.
Christian, I apologize for getting here late, but how did you get open on that shot? How did it feel? Just the whole thing with that shot.
Well, when I took the ball out, I guess they kind of forgot about me. You know, everybody was down there kind of rambling a little bit, and once Verdell drove, like I said, 2 defenders came over to I don't know if they was trying to foul him or block the shot or something, but you know, he did a great job of turning around and finding me, and I was wide open, and I knocked the shot down.
Okay, I'm going to go get Coach.
Verdell, what happened on the last possession?
We drew up a play when Coach called timeout, called Cowboy, just for me to get the ball. We knew they were probably trying to foul, and just to make a play. I knew I had Jordy out there and Victor, and so we were trying to get the basket. The plan was to get the basket, get it 2, go overtime, but I mean, big time plays, make big time plays, and see what I did. So, just to.
When did you decide you had to kick it out to him, basically, and how did you see him? How did that play just come into?
I saw when I got the ball, I knew he was gonna be sprinting down because he was taking the ball out. So he was sprinting behind. He's a trail man, and I just drove it, and he was like VV. I just turned around, passed it to him, and the rest is history.
As someone who played on the 6 and 25 team, what did it feel like to stand on the scorer's table?
Oh man, it's one of the best feelings. You know, I mean, it's just all our hard work, all of our sweat and tears is starting to pay off a little bit. You know, this is the first step of many.
Did you feel like they were trying to foul you there in that last 5 seconds?
I saw T reach for me, he just missed, and I mean, mid-play.
Will, could you speak to the start of the second half and how hot you guys were, especially outside the three-point arc?
Yeah, shots weren't really falling in the first half as much, and we had a lot that were rattling in and out and whatnot. And so coming to the second half, we knew that we just had to make plays, and it's only a matter of time before Jordy gets out on the three-point line. So we definitely thrive off those kind of opportunities and made shots, and that's what we did.
You got a couple that got some bounces, I guess. Were you just thinking at a certain point, if I just throw it at the rim, it'll find a way?
No, not really, but yeah, I did get some lucky bounces.
Jerry?
Verdell, how close did T come to fouling you? How much did you guys talk in the huddle that they had fouls to give and they might try to disrupt? Why didn't he foul you?
That was the first thing Coach Buckley told me. He was like, they're going to try to foul you, so just be strong with it. And I mean, he tried to foul me. He missed. I got out of the way. I don't know. And I mean, like I said, it's made a play for me.
Verdell, you were the one that had the shot attempt against Purdue 2 years ago. Didn't fall for you. How good did it feel to have the assist on the final shot like this and have the result changed around?
Oh, man, it felt great. I mean, it just, I'm really just proud of Christian. He really stepped up at the end. He's gotten hard lately, and he played big tonight.
Will, Kentucky's one of the longest, most athletic teams in the country. How are you guys able to stay even on the boards and really buckle down defensively?
Well, we knew we had to stay into their bodies, guys that are athletic and long like that, really to kind of move them outside the lane, and it's, trying to get better offensive rebounding for them. So really we just try to put a body on there all the times, and I thought we did a pretty good job.
Verdell, having gone through everything that you have since you've been here, does a win like this kind of justify what you went through, and does it feel like Indiana is back to where you thought it would be when you had first game?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, we went through some trying years, and we stayed with it. I'm particularly proud of our senior class. It could have been easy for us to transfer, leave, or just quit, but we stuck with it, and I feel like the fruit of our labor is starting to pay off. And this is the first step, like I said. I mean, we have big hopes, and we got to keep working.
Now, Christian said last year when Jordy hit that 3 against Illinois, it was electric. How did the noise tonight compare?
I mean, my ears are still ringing. I mean, not just that big shot, but I mean before, at the beginning of the game, when we went our run. I mean, the fan support was ridiculous. I mean, Hoosier Nation's the best fans there are, and we really love them.
Have you guys been in a building like that before tonight? Before how the fans were out there?
I mean, we've been on the road, you know, and it's gotten pretty loud, but I mean, nothing as loud as this.
Terrence Jones is one of their main guys, and he didn't play well at all. Was there a plan to take him out of the game? What happened there?
I mean, you got big players like Will and Tom and Christian who just stepped up, you know, took it personally and, you know, locked him down. And, I mean, he's a phenomenal player, but we have phenomenal players too.
Last question.
They talk a lot about how a big shot can change momentum in a game. What can this shot and win do for the season moving forward?
I think it means a lot. You know, it not only gives Christian more confidence, but us confidence as a team, because we could be the #1 team in the country. And, you know, we can play with anybody, and we truly believe that. And you know, the thing is to stay on our grind, and what like V was saying before, the senior class, just bring their leadership, and you know, if we just keep working hard, you know, sky's the limit for us.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
How important was it to get Davis in foul trouble when he got his fourth? Was there a mindset of getting out of the game?
Yeah, we wanted to attack him. He's a great player, and you know, he's a great shot blocker on both ends. He's a great player, difference maker. So we wanted to take it at him and get him in foul trouble.
How much did things change for you once he was in foul trouble and he had to kind of back off a little bit?
A little bit. I mean, he's a great shot blocker either way. You know, he stayed out of foul trouble most of the year, and when he wasn't in there, Vargas played pretty well. And you know, it was a big game.
Walk us through that final possession from your point of view.
I don't know. We were just trying to make a play. Verdell hit C-Watt, and you know, I was just trying to get offensive rebounding position, and saw it go through. It was a pretty incredible moment.
Was that part of the play for you to screen it at midcourt like that?
Yeah, for screening for Verdell to get him up.
What's going through your mind when, you know, 6,000, 7,000 students start running on the floor and you're just pretty much surrounded?
That was crazy. It was an unbelievable feeling. One I'll probably never forget.
How does it feel getting revenge for your brother?
I don't know. I'm sure he wants another shot at him, but you know, it was a big game for us.
What do you say about kind of like just how well you guys are playing this year?
It says a lot about our team. You know, we got a lot of good players, but as a team, we can do a lot of great things. And tonight was a great team effort.
What were you guys looking for, Cody, on that last play? If it had unfolded the way you guys planned it, what was going to happen?
I mean, it was mostly just to get to V and Verdell and have him make a play. You know, it was we had to take it out underneath their basket, so you know, we couldn't draw up any road big play, but we just got it to Verdell and had him make a play, and he made an unselfish play, and it was big.
A moment like this, why you want to come in here?
Yeah, I mean, to play in front of a crowd like that and against the #1 team in the country is definitely a great feeling.
Cody, you didn't pick up your first foul until very late in the game. It seemed like you were able to, you know, stay out of foul trouble against a guy like Davis. What was the key for you going up against a guy that's as long as him?
You know, I was just doing my work early, you know, not letting him catch the ball, you know, doing the little things, but you know, like you said, it was a great team effort on the defensive end tonight.
To play when they on the boards, so I think you had more offensive rebounds than they did. I mean, that's something a lot of people talk about, and something y'all talked about coming into this game. I mean, what does it mean for you guys down low to look at that stat?
Yeah, that was definitely one of our keys. You know, it shows how tough we were today. You know, they crashed the boards hard, and we struggled with it a little bit early in the season, but you know, we knew that we had to do that to win, and you know, it just showed.
What was the mood in the huddle when you had a 10-point lead? It got back down to where they took the lead. I mean, was there ever any panic at all?
Not a whole lot. The NC State game I think it really helped us just because we had been in that situation where we were down. At NC State we were down, where this time we were up by 1 still in that timeout. We still felt pretty comfortable.
A lot of people will say this means Indiana is back. Is that accurate?
I don't know what back is considered, but you know,
I'll explain to you after.
I know that we're playing well, and hopefully it keeps on going from here.
Cody, I'm sure you wanted to treat this like any other game, but this was a week without another game. There was a lot of build-up, a lot of anticipation. The arena was full 90 minutes almost before the game started. What was it like dealing with the hype of this game?
Like you said, we try not to worry about the hype too much. We tried to, the coaching staff did a great job of drawing out a good game plan for us. We practiced hard all week, and I think the biggest thing is our preparation throughout the week. Tonight we just had to execute it.
Cody, how much was their missed free throws right there in the final seconds like a reprieve, opening the door for something for you guys?
Yeah, it did give us another chance there at the end, but we just tried to take advantage of it, I guess.
Cody, how much confidence do you have going against Anthony since you've played him before and you've all kind of knew him?
He's definitely a great player, and we all knew that we had to bring our best game, me as well as Christian, some of the other guys, but we had all played against a lot of them before, so it wasn't too much of a shock, I don't think.
Cody, when Anthony Davis ran into foul trouble a couple times, that was when you guys made your runs. Was there a different way the offense functioned when he was out and Vargas was in?
We just kept on running our stuff, but he's definitely a difference maker on the defensive end. He's got great length, and he's a great shot blocker. And I think our sets are just working better without him in there.
Okay. Anything else? Thanks.